One of them warns her that she's gonna burn. Another laughs at her collection of porn. Steal the book of poetry from her hands? Monkeys walking and talking once again. She doesn't even see you, the flies buzzing in her ear. She doesn't even hear you. She brushes back a strand of hair, stares out into nothing, and leaves you standing there. Here in body, not in spirit, slap her hard or make her feel it. It's useless of you dreaming. She's not even breathing. Hating her with lust-filled eyes. What's that big surprise you have for her? Do you think you can ever get her to beg for more? She doesn't even see you. The flies buzzing in her ear. She doesn't even hear you. She brushes back a strand of hair, stares out into nothing, and leaves you standing there. Love is nothing, give me pleasure instead. I'm tired of letting love get inside of my head. I'm tired of knowing what I've always known. Something inside me means I'll wind up alone. Love is nothing when I can drown out the pain, lift up my spirits and keep myself sane. It's not worth the trouble of living in fear. Give in to the feeling, then watch it disappear. Love is nothing but an elusive thought. Can I ever grab it? Maybe, maybe not. Filled up with envy, maybe some grief. Want what others have, however brief. Feelings don't last, smothered by hurt. Build up some trust, then get thrown in the dirt. Dust myself off and start to sing. Just fuck it all. Love is nothing. Those were 2 poems out of hundreds of poems and songs I've written over the past 35 years, give or take. That was, give or take, 8 or 9. Anyway. The first one I wrote over 10 years ago. She doesn't even see you. I wrote that over 10 years ago. Like 15 years ago. No, that's the truth. And Love is Nothing I wrote when I was still with Asshole. I wrote it Halloween night 2008. Anyway, so second one I wrote a few years ago, and the first one I wrote like 15 years ago. And this one I wrote like 20. That was my 20s. I wrote that all the way. Anyway. Bang, 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 said the freak with the gun. Let me in, I'm one of you now. See how pretty I made myself now just for you. 'Cause it's what you can relate to. You're not gonna keep me wanting, always wanting. You're gonna fall on your knees before me, or blood's gonna hit the floor. Somebody's gonna get hurt, 'cause I can't take this shit anymore. Oh God, I can't remember the poem, can I? Oh yeah, oh, your stupid lies and your weird disguise, and you're paralyzed with fear. Afraid to think and afraid to feel, or think anything's more than here. And I can't think like you, never could, never will. So I'm out in the cold, but if I go down, you're going down with me. I'll force you to the ground. I'll make you see all your stupid lies and your weird disguise. You're paralyzed with fear. Afraid to think and afraid to feel or see anything's more than here. If you like my poetry, there's more where that came from. I have a playlist that includes just about every video that I could find where I recited one of my original poems sings or sang one of my original songs. Please remember that I am not a singer. I don't pretend to be a singer. I don't portray myself as a singer or profess to be a singer. I'm neither a singer nor a musician. I'm a writer. I live and breathe to write. Always have, always will. I've been doing it since I was a little girl. Little girl living in a very dysfunctional, abusive relationship. But that is another story expressed over 50 zillion videos out here. Anyway, www.ALICIACREATURE, one word, ALICIACREATURE.com is a website that asshole created for me back when he wasn't asshole in my eyes, all the way back in 2001. And I have maintained that website even while I was poverty-stricken. I have paid the lovely it went up, but it wasn't that much, you know, $4 a month, $5 a month, not much, okay? This is twice yearly. To maintain this website, my original poetry, 111 poems that I recite out there, my original songs, this is just a sampling, by the way. I've written hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, some good, some horrible, some in between, just like anybody, you know, anybody who's not like a fucking, you know, musical, lyrical, poetic genius or something. Just profess to be that either, you know. But anyway, is that a bump in the pantyhose? What's in with this? So if you would like to check out my lovely website, it is anyway. I don't know what that is. ALICIARoseWorld.com. And please, unless you're not offended, what that was, then by stuff like that, don't look at the sexy pictures of me. They're PG-13. They're not R. They're not nude, but they are extremely risque. They are from 12 years ago. Like I said, I've had this website a long time. I didn't just create it yesterday, and I couldn't create it myself. Guest book, don't sign it. I do not look at that guest book. People have written scathingly cruel things to me out there. Okay? Scathingly cruel things. I have no power. I don't know how to erase those things. I don't know how to control who writes what on my website. Guest book, so don't write anything because I don't look at it. You want to reach me? Reach me via this channel. YouTube channel. I didn't even know, and I guess other people didn't know either, because one recent friend I made mail bitched because he couldn't contact me because I have friend lock on, and I always will, because people send me nasty messages and I don't need to hear them. I don't feel like it. How I found out though, how people don't even know. I went out on Yahoo Answers and they didn't know. They're thinking you can't do it. It's easy. To give somebody a contact notification, in which case, if you become my contact notification, I used to be friend, before YouTube changed it, then you can send me a personal message if you want. If you send me something nasty, I'll simply cry and then block you. Anyway, that's what will happen. If you would like to become my quote-unquote friend via the new thing, which is contact notification, all you have to do is highlight my channel name, Done With This Life 1, stick it in your address book. You can find your address book on your channel. It says address book right there. It's listed where it says inbox video, whatever, or inbox and whatever it says on the left side. I figured it out. I Googled it because this guy was bitching at me that because you can't, nobody can contact you because you're a friend like that, whatever. So I figured it out, and I issued him a contact invitation. That he apparently got because I have messages from him that I haven't read. So he did accept it. It's very easy. So if you would like to check out my poetry, check out my original songs. If you're really feeling, you know, adventurous, you can even venture into the 10-year-old world of fucked up Laura when her mom became schizophrenic in front of her eyes. don't feel like going to my website, or for some reason the website's not working, I have to check it. You know, it sometimes goes down for no apparent reason that I know can tell you about. You can also simply, every video that I have either recited one of my original poems or sang one of my original songs, is, except for the ones on my ALICIACREATURE channel and Alicia Roll 1 channel. But on this, and I'm actually going to add those to the playlist, but on this channel, it's entitled, I believe, My Original Poetry and Songs, or Alicia Roll Recites Her Original, blah, blah, whatever. Whatever it's called, I'll put the exact title in the description part of this video. Be warned, most of the time, just like on this, I do at the end, but most of the time when I've recited my original poems or sang one of my original songs in these videos, I've also included a whole bunch of shit, a whole bunch of crap. That's why my friend Doug Billings, or my old friend, told me, you should make a he liked this other poem. I don't know if it's going to fit, I might run out of time on this camera, but he said, you should make a website where you don't reveal any of your crap, you just have your poetry. And he was right, of course. It can't be this website that I told you about, though. I don't know how to add anything to that website. I think only Donald has the power to do that. I don't know how. No, yeah, I don't know how to do that. That website's pretty good. It has to stay as is. But it's something I could send people to if they want a sampling of my poetry and song. And of my, what I look like 12 years ago when I was stripping on Alicia's World. PG-13 stripping, by the way. And I'm not going to read the guest book, so anything out of the guest book ever. So don't bother trying to contact me that way. There are other ways to contact me, aka by this channel. Okay? And that's that. Should we do one more poem? I don't think so. Makeup I threw on that my mom had. Haven't really been doing the makeup thing lately. Been doing that, just trying to fucking survive.